ఏం ఆడుకున్నావు? వినపడుతుందా?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, audible.
Okay. So stream API basically used to process the elements present inside collection. Just for example, I have one collection. Okay, any collection, not only list or set.
Hello, you are not audible. For me. ఇందాక వినిపించింది ఇప్పుడు వినిపించట్లేదు.
ఆడియో రావడం లేదు బ్రో.
5 minutes.
Hello, am I audible now today?
Yes, అన్న.
వినపడుతుంది ఇప్పుడు?
ఓకే అన్న, వినపడుతుంది.
Okay. So Java 8 Streams API we are going to cover today. Okay. What is Stream API? First thing, what is collection? Okay. What is collection? I have different elements in my collection. This is a list or set, whatever you can take. Okay, just I want to do some task here. What is the task? First one is sorting. Second one is just find the minimum element. Third one is maximum element. Okay, for this, how we can do this? How to do sorting in collections? How to find min elements? Okay, so first I have to write logic for this. Okay, compare for sorting purpose, which I told already, take a class implements. Which one? Implements comparator. So take a class implement comparator and provide that comparator to the maybe asset or preset, right? Then we can do some sorting, maybe default sorting order or customized sorting order. So I want to do sorting for the list. How to do? I told one more method in the collections class, not collection, it is a collections. CTIONS, collection.sort method. If you call sort method, we can sort any collection. Okay, that I told for sorting purpose. To find out min element, I had to write logic manually. Okay, take a for loop, compare each element one by one and check which one is minimum. Same thing for maximum also. Like that, for some requirements, still we are writing some logic for that manually. Okay, in this Java 8 Streams API, there are some features, some facilities. Okay, with that we can get elements one by one and we can do our logic, maybe comparison, minimum, maximum, whatever. And also Streams API provided many useful utility methods. Okay, just min, max, compare, okay, average, statistics, okay, standard deviation, maybe different things. Find first, find last. Okay, finding even numbers, odd numbers. For everything, mostly it covered all the utility methods. Okay, and also Streams API not only for this, not only writing for some logics. There are some special functionality for the Stream API. In the Stream, we have two types. First thing is sequential Stream. Okay, sequential Stream. Second one is parallel Stream. What is parallel Stream? What is parallelism? First, what is parallelism? Where we got parallelism word? How to do parallel parsing in Java? I have two tasks. Okay, I have two tasks. These two tasks I want to run parallelly. How I can achieve this? Okay, to get elements one by one from the collections. The collection may be list or set or queue, not map. Map is not from the collection. Okay, we can use Stream API. So in the Stream API, we have two types: sequential Stream and parallel Stream. How to achieve sequential Stream? We have to call the Stream method. We have to use the Stream method. For parallel Stream, method. Okay, so before Java 8, we have collections already. We are using for business processing by writing some methods, some little methods. So in the Java 8 Streams, what is the benefits? The benefits is, example, this is the one RAM or CPU. Okay, in this RAM, whenever you going to check about RAM, what you check? If you ask that how much RAM you have in our laptop, how to check RAM in laptop? You will go some properties and you check my RAM is 16 GB or 8 GB. And technically, not only about GB, we have to think about cores. Okay, cores means for every processing, separate thread will be created. Example, some systems have only 2 cores. Okay, some systems have 4 cores. What is 4 cores means? 4 cores means 4 parallel threads can start. 2 cores means 2 parallel threads can start, and 2 parallel threads will continue the work. We can complete the work quickly. Okay, that is a depends on how many number of cores in our system. Okay, you can go and check, verify how many cores in your system. Okay, in olden days we have a dual core. Now it is 4 to 8 cores. Okay, it's fine. This is about cores, how to work with streams, how cores really use in the streams. Okay, if we have multiple cores, we can do multiple parallel processing. This parallel stream internally uses this core. Okay, that core is responsible to run the multiple tasks. That means before Java 8, the Java code is designed to run the program not efficiently. Okay, not using efficiently the cores. But Java 8 is Streams API is implemented to efficiently use the number of cores in our system and do the parallel processing. Okay, let's see where we can use parallel stream, where we can use normal stream, sequential stream. Okay, not now, will take some time. And if we talk more on this in the Streams API, we have a 2 type of operations in the stream. We have a 2 type of operations. Initial sometimes it is theory completely. Next we'll go for some practical. So what are 2 type of operations in streams? Okay, operations and methods. 2 type of methods are there. What are those? First one is intermediate operation. Second one is terminal operations. Okay, if we talk before that, we have some features about streams. Okay, what are the features of streams? First thing is it is lazy. It is lazy. That means lazy means what? Generally, when we call, what is lazy means generally? If we ask something, they will tell, I'll do later. Okay, here same lazy means when we call method, it will not execute immediately. Okay, when it will execute, that I will tell later. So it is lazy. It uses efficiently use the number of cores in a system. Okay, these are some features about streams. We have 2 type of operations: intermediate operations and terminal operations. What are intermediate operations? Example, these operations, operations and methods will return stream, always return the stream only. Okay, but not result. But this terminal operations will be executed. It will return the final output. Okay, to understand this, I will give simple example. Okay, I will give simple example. I have one multiplication question for you. Okay, please answer everyone. What is 2 into 3? What is 2 into 3?
6 అన్నా.
Okay. 2 into 3 is 6. Fine. Then I am again asking 2 into 3 into 4.
24.
24 అన్నా.
Again 3.
70.
Again 2.
144.
Now.
0.
0.
Okay. This is the one expression. This is the one expression I given. I asked the result. What you did? 2 into 3. Again result with 4. Again result with 3. Again 2. Again 0. Finally you got 0. So before you are doing analysis, before you are calculating the expression, why don't you analyze the expression first? What are you doing? Okay, you spent 2 minutes to calculate this thing. Again, finally you saw that 0. So final result is 0. You told. Okay. Before what you started? You started doing the multiplication of each number. Okay, that is a problem. If you see that 0 first, then try to do multiplication. What you say directly? I don't care what is the value for this. Anyway, final result is 0. I can say. So this is, if you start calculating each multiplication each number, that will go early loading, early calculation. Okay. So if I ask me, I'm giving number 2 into 3. Okay. Into 4. Okay. Into 3. Okay. Finally into 0. Okay. After seeing this, directly I can say 0. So I don't do any calculation. This whatever numbers I give, I don't do calculation. Directly I can say 0. Why? Because I know that one formula. I know that it ends with 0. That is why final result is also 0. So that is the thing I did. What I did while I giving the task to me, numbers to me, just I taken the numbers. Okay, keep it to me. Then the expression is completed. I'll do analysis on that. Up to here is lazy, did not do any calculation. After that, once the expression is completed, I will do analysis. What I can do best here. Okay, that thing I can decide based on the input expression whatever given. So this simple example, lazy. What is the benefit of lazy? Based on the total expression, I can decide which way is better to do the calculations. Okay, which way is better to calculations. Like that, some places the lazy is better. Okay, if I ask another situation, 2 into 3 some data, into 4 some data, into 5 some data, into 10, into 20, like it I am giving. So if you feel lazy, don't calculate this. Okay, if I ask at the end the result, what you do? Again you will go 2 into 3, 3 into 4, 5 into 6, everything calculate, then finally give some answer. Okay, here what is the problem? While I am saying that expression, you don't calculate it. So at last you taken some time. Okay, so some places is lazy is better, some places is lazy not much good. Okay, but here in the Java streams, the operations are lazy. Okay, some operations are lazy. What are those? Lazy means what? It immediately will not execute. It will execute only at the final results. Okay, if I ask for total value, what is the output? If I ask, then the time you will go and do the calculation. That is called, up to here is called lazy, intermediate operations. At the end, if I ask results, you go and calculate. That is called terminal operations. When I call result, then only you did the calculation, right? That is a terminal operations. In Java streams also we have a two types operations, intermediate and terminal operations. Intermediate operations will not execute immediately. It will execute whenever we call terminal operations. Okay. Example, one more example. If I ask 10 plus 20, some value, into 30, some value. Okay, not like this. 10 plus 20 into 30 divided by 5. Okay, multiply 10. What is the output for this? Any idea? What is output for this? Anyone? Mathematics expert.
Six, I think.
Anyone know Padmas? Padmas అంటే నాకు సరిగ్గా గుర్తులేదు.
Padmas, not Padmas, Badmas.
పద్మాస నాకు గుర్తులేదు చెప్తున్నా. పద్మాస పద్మాస.
B-O, B?
B?
O.
Okay.
Vivo.
BO?
Correct only. Remaining.
B అంటే బ్రష్. O అంటే
Brackets, sir.
O D అంటే డివిజన్, M అంటే మల్టిప్లికేషన్, A అంటే అడిషన్, S అంటే సబ్ట్రాక్షన్. O అంటే
Badmas rule only.
మా చెక్ చేద్దాం గూగుల్, నాకు గుర్తులేదు. ఎప్పుడు చిన్నప్పుడు ఇదిగా. సో ఇదైతే ఉంది ఇంత సోది. ఆర్డర్ ఇది ఆర్డర్ అంట. సో ఇక్కడ ఆర్డర్ లేదు కాబట్టి ఇగ్నోర్ చేద్దాము. బ్రాస్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏంది 30, డివిజన్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏంది 30/5. ఓకే, మల్టిప్లికేషన్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? మల్టిప్లికేషన్ ఈ రెండు మల్టిప్లికేషన్ 60, ఇక్కడ మల్టిప్లికేషన్. ఓకే 26 ఎంత? 120 × 30. ఇట్లా ఒక ఫార్ములా ఉంది, నాకు కరెక్ట్ గుర్తులేదు. సో ఇదేంటంటే ఫైనల్ గా ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత టోటల్ మనం అనలైజ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా మనం స్టార్టింగ్ డిసైడ్ కాకూడదు. ఓకే 10 + 20 30 × 30 ఇట్లా డిసైడ్ చేయకూడదు స్టార్టింగ్ లోనే. ఆఫ్టర్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ అనాలిసిస్. ఓకే, ఇన్ ది సిచ్యువేషన్స్ లేజీ ఈజ్ బెటర్. Okay, what lazy means, and once the expression completed, we'll do some analysis and we'll do best how to do calculations. It will give the proper result, right? And if sometimes what will need is, I need only 10 + 20 × 30. That time we can do directly calculations. So like that in the Java streams also there are some methods. That methods return back a stream only. Okay, it will give return back stream only. This stream means lazy. Okay, clear? I am repeating again. Java 8 streams API, we have two type of operations. First one is intermediate operations. Intermediate operations returns stream only. Okay, but not final results. So what is stream again? To get elements from one by one from the collection. These three collections, okay, we can use the streams. Streams are
Not map.
lazy.
We don't use streams in maps.
No, collection not part of map, not part of collection, right? Not child
Okay.
collection. Okay, these three we can use. And parallel stream means I will tell one by one. Parallel stream, sequential stream. Just cover this. What are different methods on the intermediate operations? We have a map method, flat map. These are very important. Okay, filter. Okay, we have map, flat map, filter, distinct, PNCT. There are many also. If we talk about terminal operations, okay, terminal operations, what are those? Min, max, collect, reduce. These are intermediate operations. So what is difference? What is the terminal operations? What is intermediate operations? What is difference? Difference is when we call map on the stream, it will not do anything. It will not do calculations. Okay, it will call, if we call flat map, it will not do anything. But if you call the collect method, now it will start that whatever actual processing. Now it will check the expression completely and it will do the processing. And min, max, these are all same. Okay, when we call these methods only, actual calculations will be started. Okay, and first we'll see examples. I have one list. That list contains the numbers. These are some numbers. I want to do the square of each number. I want to do the square of each number. So if I want to square of each number, what we can do? I can write my own logic, right? I can write my own logic, take a for loop or iterator for each loop, whatever. Then I start calculating the square of each number. But it is take multiple lines. Okay, just start example. Maybe for each I will take for each list is target, in that each element is int type. This is the for each syntax. Okay, now just print the each number. SOP of I cross I. Okay, I cross I. Now I don't want to print. I want to update in a new list. I have to take new list. That list contain all the square of numbers. 4, 9, 16. Okay, this is square of each number. Like that, I want to create new list. How you can create? Then create a new list. List of integer. List equal to new array list. Okay, up to here, fine. Creating list. What is this part? What is this part? Unnara? Asul unnara?
Generics. It will allow only
So
integer type.
It allow only integer type. Okay, so now what I am saying, if I do calculation of the square, I dot I, it will go in output as square. SQ I am taking variable name, and I just adding that SQ into dot list. Okay, list dot add of square. Okay, now the if I print final list, output list, it will be square of each number. So this simple task, how many lines taken? It is a more than 5 lines. If I use streams, it is a single line. It is a single line. Okay, don't see the score much. I will tell each word here. I cross I dot collect this is a simple code to replace a above lines with the Java Streams API. So Streams API, we also reduce the lines of code. If you reduce lines of code, what will happen? Readability will improve. What is readability? By seeing the code, simply we can understand. Readability, maintainability, okay, will improve. What is readability? If you see this code, this,
1 second. Sorry, Chanju. Why you have added list dot add square here? List here. List new array list you have created.
okay,
This list is not a.
not a. What is the task? This is in. I want to do the square of each number. That each square I have to show in output list. Don't disturb existing list. It's clear?
For int I of list you have used. Where is this list?
Okay, that input list. Okay. This input to, this output to. ఇంకా మీనింగ్ గా ఉండే అవుట్పుట్ లిస్ట్. ఓకేనా?
Here also change dot add output list dot add.
ఓకే. ఇంకా కదా ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ లిస్ట్. Okay, this is my input list. I'm just trying to do the square of each number. That output has to show in the some output list. Don't replace in the input list. For that, I taken these many lines of code. Okay, if I give this code to you, what you understood? To understand this, how much time it will take? At least 2 minutes. Okay, you have input list. Okay, output list. In the output list, go into each loop and doing the square of each number and adding into output list and printing that. Okay, you have to understand at least 2 minutes. Now I can see this. I can directly tell after once you know that Java is stream API only. Okay, I can see this. Okay, we are calling stream, getting one by one element. Mapping means what? Taking input and doing square. Again, connecting to new list. Okay, if you know the streams concept, how to write, you can write simply and you can understand easily also. So with this line number 518, simply you can say that this list, just this logic doing the square of the each number and storing into new list. Okay, that means readability and maintainability. Tomorrow, if I want to, someone wants to ask to don't do multiplication. Okay, don't do square of that number, do the cube. What you do here, come here and check the code. Check the code, or else like someone asked only do the square of even numbers. What to change here? Come to for loop. First understand the code. Okay, 2 minutes. Come to here and write a code. If I percentile by 2 equal to 0, then only do the square of that number and add into list. Okay, but here what I do in the Java streams, what I do simply, okay, they want asking only the even numbers. They want only ask numbers. I can do filter on that. What I can do filter method. Same logic. I percent modulus 2 equal to 0. Then only do the square of each number and write that into output list. Okay, like that, readability, maintainability is there. Maintainability means someone asks to understand more on this, they can quickly understand. Okay, don't think about this line. I will tell what this word. We have a 2 type of operations. What is that? Intermediate operations and terminal operations. So intermediate operations return stream only, but not final results. These are lazy. Okay, that means these are lazy. When it will be executed, these operations, once we call this operation, terminal operations, then only all the intermediate operations will be executed and we give the final output. Okay, that is about, this is about terminal operations. So what is the benefit here? Here I told filter is a terminal operation, sorry, intermediate operations, map is a intermediate, collect is a terminal. Okay, so what is the difference? So once we call collect method, then this logic stream API and go and check what we did previously, what operations we are trying to do, what efficiently we can calculate. Okay, so first if we calculate a square, then do the filter, what happened? There is a problem because there is a performance issue. I want only the square of numbers only for even numbers. For that, what I can do, first I'll apply the filter, then I apply the map. Like that, some efficiency will be there in the stream API. Okay, that's what lazy. So if we call the stream first, it will give a stream of elements, that is fine. Next, if we call filter, this is a intermediate operation. Intermediate operation means don't execute this immediately. This filter method returns the streams only, returns the stream only. And I'm doing the, on top of that, I'm doing the map. Okay, don't do this, execute immediately because it's a intermediate operation. And I'm asking that do collect. Collect means do the final result. Now I have to get the final result. That means these two I did not calculate it. Now I have to go and check what I have to do. First do the filter, do the map, and do the calculations, return the output to final result. That means intermediate operations, these are lazy, it will be executed whenever we call terminal operations, terminal methods. Okay, terminal method, not only this, we have a min, max, collect, reduce, there are many. Okay,
Collectors
This is about
is advanced collections. Collectors dot to list.
collector to list means, just I am saying, this filter data, maybe square data, collect to what? Collect to list, set, map, లేకపోతే array. How to, where to collect? That's what we have to say. Collect that to list. There is another method, collect that to set.
So collectors
Convert
is which class, which package collectors is which
Collectors are
class?
from the java.util.stream package.
Okay.
Stream package, not our class. Okay. Just we are saying, I'm going to collect any result. Okay. Collect to where? Collect to array, collect to map, collect to set, collect to list. Those things we have to tell to collect method. Based on that, it will collect. Okay. Now I'm asking to collect to set. Okay. I'll collect all this result into set. Now what will happen? Set means what? Don't allow duplicates. If these results have any duplicates, those will not be stored. Okay. If I use set or if I use list, even if you have duplicates, store into list. If I ask map, map means we have to key value pair required. Here, what is the key and what is the value? For map, we have to tell what is the key and what is the value. Take I as a key and again I as a value only. Like that, we have to tell. We'll cover more examples on that. Okay, we'll cover more examples on that. This is simple example I told. We'll see one by one. What is the map? What is the flat map? What is the filter? Okay, we'll see one by one. First one is map method. First, how to create stream. How to create stream from the any collection. Okay, if we want to create stream, we have to call stream method. Stream method on any collection. Example, you can see here list.stream. Now stream is created. Stream is created. The corresponding class is stream. Stream is a class. Okay. Stream S. The stream contains type, generic type. What are the elements we have in the list? Same type. We have integer type. Now I'm asking, do the filter. Yes. Now we directly I can call filter here, or else I can call on the stream difference. S dot filter. This filter also written what? Stream only. This is intermediate operations. Written stream only. Okay. Now I'm asking the map. S1 dot map. It will do some logic here. Map logic anything. And this returns a stream only. Now I'm asking the collector. S2 dot collect. Okay. This collect returns what? Whatever input type you are providing, same thing return. It is a list I am asking. So it will return a final result as a list. This list contain integers. Okay. This is basically if you divide these lines into multiple lines. Okay. This here, observe here, stream return a stream object, again filter return a stream object, again map return a stream object. But collect method return a type, whatever type you given here, to list or to set to map, that type it will return back. Okay. So here when it will be executed, corresponding logic. Example, this is filter logic. Okay. This is a map logic. Now, if I execute this line of code, when the actual result will be calculated, when the actual result will be started, processing started. In this place, no processing started because it is lazy. Okay, this also same. This is intermediate operations, lazy, don't execute immediately. This also same, but here it will do start processing. Okay, here not start processing, here don't start processing, here also same. But if we call final results, terminal operations, then only the actual processing will be started. Okay, up to now what it will take, it will take the input. Okay, it will take the operations what you are giving. You are asking to filter, you are asking to map, you are asking to flat map, whatever, all these things I will take. Then finally when you ask to do actual processing, then I will try to analyze. From here it will go back. Okay, it will go back and try to analyze. Okay, this person asking the map, do some processing, it's the person asking the filter. Based on that I can decide the best approach is how to do the calculations. That capability has the Streams API. That capability have the Streams API. Okay, just for example, here directly I taken s1.collector. Here taken s1.collector. So in between I did s2 map function. Okay, but I'm not using this. This I'm not using. So why did I do calculations? I'm not using. Why should I do calculations? Not required, right? Like that, it will decide which one is required. S1 required here. Okay, go S1. S1 is here. Okay, it will do calculation, but not S2. Why? This is a not used. Without not using, why do the calculations? Okay, why should I do processing? Not required. Like that, it will decide based on the what intermediate operations they are applying on top of the streams. Like that, example, if you don't consider this lines take 5 minutes. So for the processing example, and this lines take 3 minutes. Okay, this take 1 minute. Now tell me, if I call s2.collect, what will happen? So it has to take a totally 5 minutes plus 3 minutes plus 1 minute, right? Now in this case, if I call s1.collect, now this s2 no need to calculate, not required because I'm not using this. So this 5 minutes is I can ignore. Directly I can do 3 minutes for the filter. This line for the 1 minute. Now I complete only in the 4 minutes. Previously 4 plus 5 9 minutes. So here 5 minutes I can save, right? Like this, it will decide how to do best approach to do the process in quickly in less time. Okay, like that it will do some processing. That is a functionality of Stream API. Without Stream API, maybe I have a list of collection. Maybe I have a list of values, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Now first I'll ask those sum. Maybe first I'll ask the filter some value, only even numbers. It will filter, right? It will give results 2, 4. Now I'll ask map, square of each number. It will give 4, 16. Okay, now I'll do another filter. Okay, filter of only even numbers. It will give the not even numbers. I'll ask filter only more than 5. Okay, more than 5, it will give 16. Right? If it will give the output as 16. Now I do the collect. Now I want to store the add into the final list, final add, maybe final collection, any list or set, whatever. Now it will add a 16 into final set. So now what will happen? To do the filter, again take a 5 minutes, map 4 minutes, filter again 3 minutes. Like that, all these things it is doing. Even I don't require the filter here. I'm not using this. Even it is doing. But in the form of Streams API, what it will do? It will not do that corresponding without using the whatever stream, without not using those things will not do process. That time it will do some enhancements to reduce the time, execution time. Okay, you understood, right? Without streams, with streams. Without streams, we have to execute every line. The compile, maybe JVM will execute every line. But with the streams, whichever is required, that line only will be executed. That line means if you call filter, if you call map, that map we are not using. We are not using means don't execute this first. Okay, don't execute this. That line of code will be saved some time. Like that, we can improve our system performance. That is a functionality of implemented in the Java 8 Streams API. Okay, if it is clear, we'll go for some methods on the Java 8 Stream API. What are first type I told? Intermediate operations. What are intermediate operations? First one is map method. Okay, on top of streams, we have two types of operations. First one is map. What is the map? Map take one input. Map take one input at a time and do some logic, some processing, some logic, and return final, return same one value. Return one value. So example is here some points is map. How to show map? Okay, Eclipse ID. So here map method take one input and do some processing, return the one output. Here 1-to-1 operation I can say. Here taking one and returning one value. That is 1-to-1 operation. Here thing is just see the map method how it is. Okay, here Streams API I'm taking. Package name for examples. Okay. Package streams. One second. Here main method. In the class name. Okay, now I'm taking one list, any list, okay, list of integer. Okay. On top of list, I'm calling just start stream. Okay, it will give us streams. See the return type. It is stream, right? Okay. This stream. On top of stream, we have multiple methods. Example, I'm telling about map. Map function, how it is look like internally. We'll see that first. It is a syntax of a map. This is syntax. So in that, just see here map is a method name. Returns what? Stream only. Okay, intermediate operation return a stream only written back. But here input taking function implementation. What is the function? It is interface. What is the function? I told yesterday. Function is a function interface. It has what method? Function interface. Function is a function
Abstract
interface
method.
that has one
Abstract.
method. Yes, what is the
Apply.
method name?
Apply.
Yes, function interface method. Apply method, what is the functionality? What is the syntax of apply method? Public, return, apply.
T
Any arguments it will take?
cap C T.
Okay, any type. So what is the main thing here to understand? This apply method take one input and return one value. Okay, take input, return one value. Same, that is the purpose only map method accepting the function interface, because function interface take an input, return some value, right? That is why. So this map this is a map on the top of stream that is taking the function as a argument. That means function interface implemented object. So how to implement function? How many ways we can implement a function interface? How many ways we can implement? Before Java 8, from Java 8. We can implement through normal class, take a class, extend the implement a function interface. We can override that method. Second approach is we can use lambda expression. Third approach is we can use method reference. Right? All these three we can try. All these three we can apply. So this map method takes functional argument. So here we can provide some lambda expression implementation. Or else we can take a class, extend with that, and create an object for that. Sorry, take a class, implement the function interface, and create an object for the class and provide a reference here. And third approach is we can use the corresponding method reference, double colon operator. Okay, here main thing is map method take one input at a time and do some processing. The processing we can provide in the method apply method and return a that value. That value should not be same type, because input is taking T type and returning a R type. That means should not be same. You can take integer, you can return a string. You can take a input as a string, return a double. Okay, you can take employee input and return a string. That means here why you provide T and R? Because you can take any input, you can return any output, not only T type. If you provide T here, what that mean? Take a input of any what type, same type has to be written. But I take a different one. That means take a one type, return any other type. Any other type means you can return same type or different type also fine. Okay, now we see that map method, it will take one input at a time, do some processing, and return one value. Okay, remember that map method take input, do some processing. That processing logic you define. Okay, processing logic you define and return a one value. That one value any type. Okay, let's see example for that. First, I have here one list. That list contain some elements I'm taking. Arrays dot as listed to create shortcut way of list of this. Okay, I'm taking for now names only. Okay, here string type. Names are like I taking ABC, Java, ABC Java. Next one is Oracle, Spring Boot, maybe Spring. Okay, these are fine for now. Now what I'm asking, apply map on top of that. What is the map? Map method take one input and directly writing lambda expression. Okay, I'm directly taking lambda expression here. Input, any input, maybe yes, reference variable, because lambda expression don't have type, directly taking variable name, and I want to get a length of the each string. Okay, length of the each string into new list. Okay, new list. One more point I'm adding in the middle. Don't confuse some features about the streams. Streams will not change input list. It always create not only input list, input collection you can take. It always create new collection with the result. With the result data. Okay, streams will not change input collection. Okay, will not change, will not modify. So here, if I give input list as a streams, okay, if you do some process, this input list will not do anything. It will not modify. Only it will create new list. Okay, it will create new collection with the result values, result data. Here, what is result data? I want to just calculate each string length. Not coming length. Yes. Okay, here string.
Why you have taken arrays as list, Chanju, in the line 10? You can
Just
you
to
can like directly-
just to create a list in shortcut way.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't have this, if you don't know this, you have to how to create
Yeah.
list.
We can't do. Yeah.
We have to
List
always
dot
add method ABC, add method Java, right? Instead of that, in shortcut way, I create like this, okay? And I'm writing the map method. Each string I want to calculate the length, okay? Now it is a map method. Its map method written what? Written what? This is intermediate operation. Written what? Stream only. Okay, it is written in the stream of integer. Why? Because this length written a string or number. If I ask length of the Java word, what is the output? What is the length of Oracle? What is the length of string? Spring. Respond, everyone.
6.
So that means number. So that's why this stream returning a, this map returning a stream object with the generic type integer, because this stream contain a length of each string. That length represents with that number. That is integer. Okay. And now, if I want to print this, if I want to collect this into output list, how to collect? Now I have to call. This is S1 I'm taking just to avoid the naming confusion. And S1 dot. Now I want to result each string, maybe each input length I want to convert into one list. How to convert? Now collect that result into one list. How to tell? Collect is a method to collect the result. Okay. That result what format? List format. Collector dot collectors res dot to list. Okay. Now this result what? I'm asking to collect everything into output into list. Now it should give result as a list output. This is the output. Just print this output. See that this output list also I'm printing the input list also. Okay, because to understand that point, like the streams API will not change, will not modify input list. This is input list, this is output list. Just check input list change or not. Just check output list has the proper output or not. This is input list, not change anything. Output list, each word how many length. Okay, here what is the main function to tell map method? Map method take each input, take ABC and calculate the length and return to the stream. Take Java, calculate length, find out length and return to the add into stream. Okay, put into stream. Same like Oracle, Spring. Like that, map method take each input and do some processing. The processing is just calculate the length. Okay, return to the stream. Now finally I'm asking all those results will give to the one list. Okay, all those results will give into one list. And also I can ask to set also. As not to map also. There are many things under the top of collections, average, double. Okay, if I want to do counting, counting means what? Total how many is there? There are some int. We have to provide some logic for that. Okay, there are counting also. Group by joining we can do later. Okay, joining. Okay, reduce summing. There are many methods. We'll discuss to map also. We see, right? To list, to map, to set also there somewhere. To set. Okay, like that. Just I'm asking to into list. So same example, just see before output this is the output I'm printing, I'm saving here for now for reference. Okay, to see difference. And here, so, okay, you Oracle ORS really 6. If you see here, Oracle length is 6, Spring length is 6. Okay, now I converted into list, so each word I can get the corresponding length. Now if I ask convert into set, what will happen? What will happen? It will give into set, that's fine. After that, what expected behavior? Set will not allow duplicates. That means now output should be like this. Why? Because the output set, it don't allow the duplicates. Okay, let's see the output. It is only 1 6 is there. Remember, another 6 is not there, because that means it is calculated the length, but that length we are trying to show into one set. Okay, already 6 is there. We are again showing into 6. That means duplicate, don't allow. Okay, we can see the list and set difference, right? List and set already told. I'm not going to much internally. This is about map. That means map method. Map is the intermediate operations. Okay, if you want to do some processing, take input and do some processing, return some value. It should return some value. That is, in the situation, we can take a map. This is a 1-to-1. Take one input, return a one output. That we can call a 1-to-1 operation. 1-to-1 operation or relationship. Okay, that means take one input, give one output. That is a map. Let's take a flat map. What is the flat map method? Take one input at a time and return one, maybe 0 to n elements. 0 to n elements as iterator. That I'll add later. As iterator. Okay. So what is a flat map? It will take one input, like map only. It will take one input. That means from each, maybe in the list, take each element one by one input, and do some processing and return a one output. We are taking in ABC as in the map. Okay, ABC as input in the map and return a corresponding length. Again, taking a Java as a input, Java as input and returning a length. Okay, and Oracle as a input and return a length. Like that, we are doing a 1-to-1 operation here. Take one element and do some logic, return a one element. But in the flat map, it will take one input, do some processing and return a 0 to n elements. Okay, the flat map anadi 0 to n elements is written back. But map anadi only one value is there. Okay, difference in here, taking one element is common. Okay, then return 0 to n elements. 0 to n elements. That is the difference. That means taking is same, one input only, but returning 0 to n elements. Let's see example where it is best fit. Let's see example where it is best fit. Flat map. Okay, flat map example. I have some lines. Okay, lines in a sense. Take here. Same list I'm taking, and that list I have. Okay, that list I have. Example ABC, CDE, ABC, ABC 2 times. Okay, I'll take simple example. Hello world. Okay, next one is this is Java. I am learning Java. These are 3 sentences we have in the list. Okay, up to here clear, right? Up to here clear, right? I have a hello world is a one sentence. This is Java is another sentence. This is I'm learning Java is a third sentence. Now I want to get each word from the sentence. That word I have to store into list. Okay, then tell me what is the final list data. First output, what is the final list? Task is take each sentence and return, maybe add, return each word. Return each word. Okay, how to do that? So here thing is, this final list contain a completely words. This final output should contain a completely words, not sentence. Like how hello, comma, word, this is Java, I am learning Java. So here I converted the sentence into word. Okay, I convert sentence into word. That is my final output. My final output length is what? Here input length what? This is list. What is the size of this list? Print. Tell me answer please. What is the size for this? What is the size? See the size. Bro, unmute button nokkan bro andro. Tell the size. I have a list
3.
Okay, now it is 3. So what I'm asking, why you're not responding? Don't know what is the size of list. Okay, so what I'm asking, take each sentence one by one. Okay, this is the one sentence. Okay, this is another sentence. This is another third sentence. Now what I'm asking, take each sentence input and return each word. Okay, now final output should contain this many words. What is the size here? If I print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9
These are 9 words. 9 words. Okay, like that, my output list contain all these words. The size should be 9. Okay, how to convert that? Now I want to do processing. I want to take each input and return a multiple outputs. Take one input, return a multiple outputs, because this input, if I split, what will happen? Return a 2 words. This input, if I split by space, what will happen? 3 words. This one take 4 words. Okay, 4, 3, 7, 2, 9. Okay, like that, I take one input, return a multiple outputs. In the situation, you can go for the flat map. Flattening. What is flattening? What is flattening? Flattening general. Here, just hello Java. Example, hello Java. Then flatten the same thing. This is horizontal. Then flattening just say hello each word ni Java. Okay, itla then flattening under. Okay, so if itla situation lo take in one input and return a multiple outputs. A situation manamu flat map vartamu. Etla vartamu same. How to create? So how to create stream first from the collection? We have to call the stream method. Okay, we have to call the stream method. On top of stream, just do the flat map. Previously we called map. I'm calling the flat map. Okay, flat map, take input and write like in lambda expression. Okay, take input and convert into multiple. How to convert into multiple? Maybe I'm asking to split. Split. Yes. Okay. Split method. So then ask collect. Collect not coming. There is some error. Just check what is error. Okay, this is using split method fine, but it gives some error. Let's see the token. So flat map, what will take? Flat map. Check in flat map. There is some error, not here. Flat map taking what is that? Input. Wait, I will show you that syntax. Let's start stream. Here, if you call example flat map. Okay, flat map, this is a syntax. Okay, now see that flat map, how it is different the map. Okay, see line number 53534 map method and see the line number 541. What is difference here? So flat map taking input, okay, function, this is the function, and returning stream of R, but this has to be written in the flattening purpose. Okay, so for of T, extend streams and extend mapper. Okay, see here, streams mapper. That means it has to return a multiple values. Multiple values, how to return? It has to directly. I will get syntax here. How to return multiple values? Directly cannot return. Directly we cannot return it in the array. We have to use some array iterator format. How to do? Start stream dot flat map. It will take input. Okay, some input, any variable. Okay, it will do split. We have to do split logic. Okay, we should not return directly array. We have to convert into iterator. How to convert? Iterator array dot as list. Okay, as list dot to maybe iterator. Now call collect. Collect was not coming. One second, something issue there. Split method. Again converting into list. Again iterator. Okay, iterator. Close flat map. Dot collector. Seems ID issue. Flat map. Why is also not coming? 1 minute, I'll check. No, I'm not taking this size is not coming from the Eclipse that I'm checking. Flat map take input. Okay. From return. Flat map. So here, flat map, this is syntax here first. Flat map taking what? Function interface. Okay, function interface has apply method, taking one input, return one value. After that, it has to return some format. What is the format? Again, stream format it has written. Stream has the multiple elements. Okay, so here what is expecting? Stream of R. We have to return a values in the form of stream of R. For that purpose only, after converting the each sentence into words. Okay, converting each sentence into words. That first I'm converting away into the stream. Okay, that is why it is accepting only the input as any element and return as a stream format. Streams of any element, not only for any one type. Okay, stream of any element. So after taking this, what will happen after this line flat map? It take each input of each sentence, hello world, convert those into hello world each word. Those words put into one stream. How to put into stream? That's the purpose I created list again, because you can create a stream on the list. You can create a stream on multiple ways. This is one type of collection. We can create a stream, then it will create a stream object. Okay, so just give understanding on this. Taking each input, listen clearly. Taking each input, converting into words. Okay, those words the expecting as a stream. That is the purpose. Those words I converted as a stream by using this. Okay, by using this. How I added those two words into one list. Those lists are going to convert into stream. We have multiple approaches. Not only this, I can show you now only. Okay, we have some different methods to create a stream. Okay, what are different methods? Instead of creating list again here, I can use stream dot off. Okay, stream dot off. This is the way also I can create. See this? Okay, why I given first example to create a stream. Okay, this part you don't know. That is why I created a first example. So finally thing is flat map take one input, return 0 to n elements, not only one. Okay, not only one, it will take a 0 also. It will take 0 also. Take one input and convert those input into multiple elements. That multiple means 0 to n. Those elements return back as a stream. That is a functionality of flat map. So finally, take one input, return a multiple outputs. Here, what is the output here? It will convert input into multiple words by splitting the space and put into stream. Those streams we have written back to the flat map. So here now I'm again those one converting into the list. How? Collecting the result into two list. Okay. See the output. I'm taking the new variable because not change anything. Input. Now check output. Last one. See the what is the difference of this first one, second one? Here list one and final output. Let me print this also to understand this. See what is the difference? This is the list has a 3 elements. Okay. This below list has a 9 elements. Clear this thing? How I converted first list to second list? Just I did a flattening for the each element. Flattening means converting one word into multiple. Not only word, converting one into multiple things we can call as a flattening. Here, taking each sentence, convert into each word. Convert into words. Okay. That is about flat map. What is the map or what is the flat map? See the difference here first. Flat map take one input and return a 0 to n elements. But map take one input, return a one output. Map is a 1-to-1 relation. Flat map is a 0 to 1 to 0 to n. Maybe you can take 0 to n or 1 to n also. That is also fine. Okay, this is about flat map. Is clear? Any doubts on this? Okay, just practice these two things. Streams. Okay, we'll connect tomorrow. If it is possible, I will let you know in this group. For next class, do practice all these things.
Change
do
inside
flat-
collect method, only we can do collectors dot to list, collectors dot to set like that only.
There
What
are
is
many
the
methods.
collect? What is the collect
Ma-
method? Collect function.
So collect function, first to see what I'm doing. First I have a list. On top of that, I'm creating a stream. On top of that, I apply some function, flat map.
Yes.
Okay, up to here fine. So
Yes.
after flat map, what is the output? There are some words. In this example, those
In the
words how you
stream,
want.
in the stream only.
In the
In the
stream
form
only.
of stream
how-
only.
Up to now in the form stream only. Those how you want. You want list, you want set, you want array, you want map. We can, okay, I'll show one example here to understand clearly. We can convert into array also. I want the output in the form of array, not in a list. How to do that? We have a collect dot to or something is there. Collectors dot. One second. Collectors dot to array, not a to array. To array is there. How to convert that array? Okay. Let me check in Google. You have a possibility convert array. A list stream array example. Wait. To array. Okay, direct to array. So we have up to here. If we want to get into array, we can call to array directly. Okay. Example string. I want to string array. I can use like this. What is the return type for this? I'm asking to collect into array format. Okay. Now I got the final result into array format, right? Like that, we can say to stream what is the format of the my return type. Maybe I want to collect into set or map list. This is we have to provide. If we want to provide to array, we can use the to array method. If we want to collect into one collection, we can use the collect method. Okay. Fine. అర్థమైందా? To collect two array. Example, one more example here I can cover. What is that? So I will take this same example, and what I am saying, instead of two list, I will take two map. I want to convert this output into two map. So while I converting two map, I have to tell what is the key and what is the value. And what is the key for this? Key is always word. Okay, key is word. Same word, same thing. Value is return s dot length. This return type is map. I'm asking convert into map. How map look like? Each word assigned as corresponding length. Okay. See the output now. This is the map, and print that map. See the output. If it's coming map format, how it is output. Illegal state exception. 4 and 5. Line number 29. Just 1 second. Duplicate key in Java. Key Java and okay. So Java duplicate in the that is a way. I will learn maybe Spring better. So the key duplicate not errors in this. So check the number. Now see the output, how it is look like. I converted the list into map. This is the output. Just check. I am assigning word as a key, value as a that length. Word as a key, value as a that length. So what I am doing after my result, how I want to take output. That is the functionality of collect method. If you want to get into one collection, any collection, you can use collect method. If you want to get into array, you can use the to array method. Fine.
Yes, Chinchu. So
Entering-
to array,
entering-
no need to collect method. To array.
To array means we are converting to array, right? For array purpose, we don't need collect method. Collect
Okay.
method part to convert into any collection type. We have many examples in like we'll use mode. Maybe grouping by we can see, summing into we can see, average, this and filtering method. All these things we'll see. There are many examples. I'll cover more examples in the Java 8 because everyone in the interview Java 8 functionality only. The two streams API majorly. When someone asking interview coding means 90% is Java 8 streams only. Okay, that examples I'll cover. It will take 2 to 3 days completely.